Hey guys, welcome back to my truth channel. I've been looking for this clip for a while, but thank God I finally found it. Videos like this are underrated because it's exposing Satanism.
And I won't mention his name, but it was a big leader and founder of a huge satanic organization. And he was on his deathbed, and for a Satanist at the time of death, it's a great victory for them because death is a huge thing that they celebrate. And he was getting ready to die and pass on his powers and that. And on his deathbed, he must have got some revelation or an angelic appearance or something, and he went into shock and he said, "Oh my. Oh my, what have I done?" He said, "There's something very wrong. There's something very wrong. There's something very wrong."
Wow.
And his whole life had been spent propagating these satanic beliefs, getting everyone to believe, establishing official organizations for Satanism. And then at the end of his life, he gets this light that comes to him, and everything that he'd built, he realized was wrong.
If you guys don't know what this guy is, he's called Anton La Vey. He's the one who founded the Church of Satan.
First satanic wedding ceremony ever performed. The pictures showed a nude woman lying on the altar behind the guest, whom you see now, the Reverend Anton La Vey, who is the founder and high priest of the first Church of Satan.
He really brought this stuff into existence, and right now he has gone worldwide until we can see new churches opening every day with a Baphomet statue. You guys see this devil horn that our celebrities drop? He said is a curse sign, which is attributing this devil horn to Satanism.
This is the sign of the horns, a curse sign, the two fingers extended. This way, spread apart for sort of shotgun blast, you know?
So this guy is a big and very popular Satanist. I think he's the guy who succeeded Alicia Crowley. You know, like, he really promoted the satanic movement after Alicia Crowley.
In the 80s, I felt compelled to defend Satanism, primarily because you have to understand, growing up in this religion, I almost began to regard it as a kind of problem sibling. It was like my brother. It was under attack when all of these horrendous accusations were happening. And I called my father and I asked him what his media strategy was to deal with it, and he confessed that he had no media strategy whatsoever. He didn't care. At that point, he was living in a complete isolated bubble. My mother had left him. So I said, well, if you need anybody to answer questions or just to answer a phone call or something, I said, I can do it. From there, I became the high priestess of the Church of Satan. We make music for a purpose. It's not just background music, or it's not just, you know, fluffy, light stuff.
This is not elevator satanic music.
It's ritualistic music. It is music that by even the act of listening to it, you are participating in a satanic ritual.
By listening to, so if I put this on and listen to it, I'm participating. Listener, I'm asking you, how does it make you feel?
It's very stirring. It's very emotionally charged. You can't listen to this music and say you don't feel something, because you do. I'm sure you would probably feel either hate or fear or rage or something.
I don't know.
Under the guise of nonconformity.
Does it bother you, Zena, that they're kind of using your symbols and your faith and ripping it off to get rich?
No, I wouldn't say it bothers me, because they're doing what they have to do.
Performance makes you drop it low. You know, it's very trappy, but it's, how about, let's say it's very spooky. I'm casting a spell on the audience and all of you viewers.
He wrote many books on spells, witchcraft, and magic. And he actually convinced some atheists, pagans, and other Satanists to join him and create this Church of Satan, which you now see today.
Baphomet is a humanoid, typically goat-headed figure. When I was a Christian, this image was so jarring to me. It was so complex with all that strange coded meanings behind the torch and the hands and the gestures and the phallus and the breast.
He was straight up. Even Marilyn Manson and other rock stars got inspired from his teaching. I really find it funny today when someone tells me he's a member of the Church of Satan, but he don't worship Satan.
Serious problem with teenagers and Satanism over the past 5 years. The most disturbing, an increase in teenage homicides and suicides with ritualistic or satanic overtones. Animal sacrifices, birds, dogs, church desecrations and burglaries, chalices stolen. They use them to drink the blood of their sacrifices.
Do you still believe in Satan?
Yeah. He can come into you and make you do wicked stuff and weird things like that.
Like, for instance?
Hurt people, hurt your family.
They believe in free will, or they believe they are free to do whatever they want to do, you know, do what thou will. And if you put that into perspective, you realize that one of the first laws of the Satanic Bible is do what thou wilt. You can do some bad as long as you can do some good. It all balances up, you know, so above, so below. This is something that I really find edgy and creepy, because the devil likes disorder and he's creating disorder in people's brain. I really hate when people listen to that word, that do what thou will, because it's the most trickiest word the devil is using to blind people. There is no such thing as a carefree life, and all this belief that you are the god of your own body and you can worship yourself. It really disturbs me, because the world you see, the world you're living in was structured. God created everything in order, and we are living by those rules whether we like it or not. You know, like the sun doesn't just get up and decide to start shining at 6 p.m. You know why? It's because it respects God's time. It has a time to rise and it has a time to set, as well as the moon, the birds and other things, even Mother Nature, including human beings. I want to show you guys that Anton La Vey regretted what he did, and he wished he never did it. He wished he never influenced and promote the agendas of the evil one. He wished he never took part in those satanic rituals and sacrifices and blood rituals.
But
You're
originally,
a bad cat.
well, you have to be bad to be good, don't
Is it
you?
true that you teach people how to make voodoo dolls and stick pins in them to hurt people?
That's right. I believe that hate is necessary in a controlled way just as much as love is necessary.
I remember his other counterpart, Alicia. He had this crazy book about sex magic. And you know, when we speak about child trafficking and child abuse in Hollywood, he's one of the inspiration behind it. I don't want to say much, but I hope this clears the air. I know deep in my heart that people are just being blinded by their carnal and fleshy desires. Life on earth is so short, and we are yet to fulfill God's purpose. We have more than 1 billion years to live after earth, so you can miss eternal life because of these fleshy carnal things, because everything will come to an end one day, and people will get to know the truth about who they serve. But I keep praying and I keep putting out these videos, hoping that they will find the light of Christ and change from their evil ways. So please share this message. Thanks for watching. Bye.